Carrowmore and the drowned lands. Upriver, in the distance, rises a column of steam. The only other signs to mark the sky are carrion birds. Spirals of their moving forms make black signals in the gray air, sketching curlicues over the accumulated dead. The water of the river is rife with life, overfull with predators and fish of every kind. Pike and strange pale squid flit to and fro, hunting barely visible cuttlefish. Camouflage flows across their pigmented skin like paint. The company has secured the use of a number of small boats from the ship, the Latapan. And you've been on the river for a while. Occasionally the boats come together and you chat about what you've learned and seen. Occasionally people go into some boats and move between them, and right now you find yourself by yourself on a boat. You've separated quite a bit from the group. It's been about an hour as you've gone upriver. The sun is still fairly high in the sky, but certainly on the descending side of that height. You will see something, the first thing you've seen, apart from things swimming around underneath you, in some time. Two men face each other in the center of a vast reach of water. They are standing on the surface of the water without apparent support. Maybe they're wizards, maybe they're gods, but they're standing on the water. And you can hear them. You can't make out the words they're saying at the distance you're at, but you can hear them yelling at each other. They're facing each other. They're loudly declaring. We don't know what exactly they're loudly declaring, but what do you do?
I think I mentioned like I'm in a little canoe and I think I'm like paddling trying to get a little bit closer to see what two magically inclined individuals have to be yelling at in the middle of the day, considering the area. Maybe they're
Indeed.
yelling about the dam for all I know.
You may ask questions as you approach.
What on earth are they fighting about? Because I assume that they're fighting each other about something.
Make a hunt roll.
Um, here's the thing. This may be a bit of a push, but since like they are quote unquote stand what looks like standing on water, could that be considered an illusion?
If you think that there's something else going on, then
Hmm.
yes. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'll give it to me. I considering earlier, I got a four, double fours.
You overhear some of their conversation as you approach. Listen to me now, Rem Coolhoss. I grow weary of your prattle, and I intend to show you the fullness of my power. The other one says, Silence, Ruskin behavior. You have no more power in you than a child has in their thumb. I'll show you my power. And they begin to do movements with their hands and their bodies, waving, drawing symbols in the air with their finger, undulating. Do you feel it, Rem? Do you feel my power gathering within me? Do you feel it, Ruskin? Even now I draw upon arcane forces, and I collect them. I concentrate them into my fist, and I'm going to unleash them upon your stupid head. I'd just like to see you try it. In mere moments, the entire river will be aflame. As soon as my ritual is complete, they continue on with their movements, facing each other.
I think I would like to get the attention of this pair of magical people because I rather not have the river be set aflame.
You've been watching them for some time. No magic has happened yet. um, what do you do?
Uh, ho ho there, goats, sirs. Might I interrupt whatever is going on? Uh, did I overhear that you have intense arcane abilities?
They stop. Yes. Yes, we do. Well, I do. The one called Rem says. You can see them a little more clearly now. They are dressed the part. They have robes that have been embroidered with stars and moons and other symbols. They have long gray beards like a wizard would have, spectacles. Yes, fantastic arcane powers. And they are walking on the water. Who are you?
I am Obeha the sorcerer, so I know a thing or two about arcane powers.
Feyborn by the looks of you. Do I have it right?
Yes.
So you're not really a learned magic user. You were born with some magical talent. Nothing to sniff at, but certainly not as impressive as someone like me, who has studied the arcane arts and has taught them self. No, I had nothing handed to me by virtue of my blood or lineage. I had to learn the dark magical arts the hard way, through study, trial and error.
All right then. What are you two fighting about? Because it seems to be a quite intense argument here, considering current circumstances as the valley has been flooded out.
Ruskin says, well, I'll tell you what we're fighting about. This man right here had the nerve, the gumption, the very gall to suggest that I, and at that precise moment, a gigantic pike fish, like your background, leaps out of the water and slams into Ruskin. The It's flopping on the surface of the water too, and you can tell now that they're just standing on a piece of stone that's just covered with the water, so it looks like they're standing on water, but they're not. Or this big fish, though, it scoops him up, and like with one snap of his jaws, Ruskin's guts go spraying everywhere. His flesh is tearing. He's screaming, and the pike just slides into the water with its catch. And Rem looks at you and says, quick, we must leave, quick, quick. And he's running toward your boat. What do you do?
I'll let this poor fool help on the boat. Like, whatever argument that were having really doesn't matter at this point. But if
He
he can't
jumps in the
hop on,
boat, and you can see that the pike is not done. It's now rapidly swimming toward your boat. What do you do?
fuck, what do I have? Since it sees my boat, presumably it's not really interested too much in me, but rather stuff that is floating to the surface. So if I were to just say per se sink below to the bottom of the river, would I maybe hide away from this creature, I may be looking to use my ritual of tadpole.
Oh, to like be able to. Oh, I like
Yeah.
that. I think that's very good. So while you're preparing the ritual, Rem is like, "Well, what are you doing? Paddle, paddle. Let's go, let's go. It's coming, it's coming."
Really? Aren't you a great and mighty wizard? I have my own arcane
Yes, yes.
talents,
Well,
but
you interrupted us. You interrupted us. I had not yet brought my power to its fullness. It's too
well, you
late
should be.
now.
Hmm. Well, we'll
You
see
can do the
about
risk
that.
roll. Take us to the risk roll, please.
Um, Basically, what I intend to do is to be able to breathe underwater just myself. I don't care about this fucking dude. This seems like a con man at best. Um,
Very good.
what can go wrong?
You have to fight the thing.
Damn. Yeah, I guess. I have a skill in ritual. Devil's
Sure.
bargain.
Oh, no matter what, he's dead.
Sure, like I don't give a shit about him. I don't think that's really a negative, Jason.
You have two light dice and one dark die.
Mhm. Six light.
Six light. You will successfully avoid the giant pike, and he will not. Go ahead and describe the scene. Describe your magic. What happens?
I I think as like I am sort of cutting open my palm, letting the sort of tadpoles boil to like climb to the surface of my blood and whatnot. I just give him a look of yes, my magic is nowhere near as impressive as yours. Surely you should be able to get out of the situation. After all, I have a plan to get out of the situation. I eat the tadpoles and like dive over the board and sink to the bottom.
You'll discover now that the river is very deep. Actually, it's
Mhm.
very, very deep. And you're sinking for quite some time. You are looking up at the surface, looking at your boat. The pike capsizes it very quickly, and soon your vision is completely obscured by Rem Koolhouse's blood, which fills the water in a bloom of red. And you continue sinking down. What are you doing while you're down there?
This is very deep. Um, I suppose a just general question would be what was down here? Why is this like so much deeper than the previous parts? Is it just that the water hasn't flowed out quite yet, or something else?
Make a hunt roll.
Um, I don't think I can get a light eye for this.
I mean, I think you can use the ritual being active
Hmm.
as the justification for it.
Oh, that's very nice of you. Double sixes. The dice have pity me.
They have indeed. Take a token. Um, this was the natural chart of the river prior to the dam bursting. There's nothing particularly unusual about its depth. It's just a very, very deep river. And I think what you'll notice that is maybe most striking, though, is the sheer quantity of aquatic life down here. And a lot of it seems like it's been displaced. Like a lot of these creatures probably came from where the dam was, the water, whatever the dam was holding back. And they've now been introduced into this river. And so we have, you know, fish fighting other fish. We have, all kinds of strange, strange eel type things, kind of going around, things of unusual colors. You can see in the distance some quite large shapes. Of course, there's our friend the pike. This is a ecology that's been disordered
Mhm.
by the bursting of the dam. Once you're confident that the pike danger has passed, what do you do?
Swim back to the surface, try to like reorient my boat back upright because it got capsized.
Mhm. You can, and you can continue on your way.
Hmm.
And I will see you back at camp.
See you.